Ave Satanas, hail Satan, as above, so below. Hail King Lucifer, hail Lord and Father Satan, hail Queen Lilith, hail Queen Astaroth, hail Lord Belial, hail Lord Leviathan, hail to every beautiful demon and every wonderful demoness that there is. Ave Satanas. Renich Tassa Uberica Basara Icar Lucifera. Ave Lucifera. Ave Satanas. I'm going to read a little bit of something. It's the 9 prayers by St. Descartes and Moroni. It's called the Demonic Creed. Okay? I believe in Satan, the Ither of all, the Is, creator of the universe, and the spirit that binds the all together. I believe and give my allegiance to Lucifer, the enlightenment of Satan, who was conceived by Ensure, in compassion and understanding of all things. I give myself to the infernal flames of biometric fire, that I am reborn as the phoenix in Satan's name. Neema. The next one is the Infernal Father. Our Infernal Father, who art in hell, hallowed be thy name. This is your kingdom here on earth, as are all the heavens. Give us your wisdom and your enlightenment. Teach us to cultivate knowledge and happiness. Let us to know our fellow man, and lead us away from ignorance and towards truth. Neema. The 3rd prayer. Glory be to Satan, as it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be, all without end. Neema. Ensure, teach us to have mercy for our enemies. May Amadusius teach us temperance and justice. Neema. And the 4th one is the Hail Elements. Hail Belial, bountiful earth. The demons of earth anoint thee king. Thou art abundant and prosperous among them all. Hail Lucifer, full of light. The demons of air anoint thee king. Thou art enlightenment and wisdom among them all. Hail Florius, Lord of fire. The demons of fire anoint thee king. Thou art rebirth and passion and desire among them all. Hail Leviathan, the wise serpent. The demons of water anoint thee king. Thou art justice and compassion among them all. The 5th prayer. Satan, please send us the one who brings us to the demonic divine in death. By Luciferi's Raphael, in union with Verine and Amadusius, and all of creation holding the spirit to the physical realm. Neema. The balance of life and death. Hail to Ensure, mother of all creation, the source of all life. Hail to Enomorius, father of souls, the protector of the dead. May together you hold the sacred balance of life and death, and guide us on our journey through both the realms of the living and the dead. In Satan's holy and infernal name. Neema. Let us pray is the next one. O Satan, by the life of Ensure, death of Enomorius, and resurrection of enlightenment. Through Lucifer you balance us. Through Lucifer you balance us. We are enriched by the truth of the eternal circle of life. Through Belial, Lucifer, Florius, and Leviathan. We respect those powers of Verine, and healing, and the desecration and the destruction of Amadusius. We beseech the demonic divine, that while meditation on these mysteries of the 9 divinities, we may learn to know ourselves and become stronger through them. Neema. Father Satan's prayer. Beloved Satan, I worship and adore you. I seek your infernal wisdom and to guide me through this life. I had to repeat that. Satan's prayer. Beloved Satan, I worship and adore you. I seek your infernal wisdom to guide me through this life and beyond. Nema. The ninth prayer. Most holy and gracious, the infernal divinities, we implore your protection along our paths. Bless our brethren who seek enlightenment within a demonic divine. Hail to our infernal brethren who walk in the path of Lucifer. Inspire us with confidence and bring us abundance and peace. Nema. I'm going to try to, if I can, I'm going to try to, maybe one a night, I'll read a little piece of some literature that I have. Now I don't, it's for the ones that actually know that it does exist, and maybe the ones that do not know anything about it, it might be new to them, so it would also help them on their path too with Father Satan. And that's it for now. I'm going to peace out, and Ave Satanas, Ave Luciferi, Ave Lord Belial, Ave Lord Leviathan, Ave Father Satan. Tassa Remi Laras Satan, Ave Satanas. Renich Tassa Uberica Basara Icar Lucifera, Ave Lucifera. Chidan Tassa Hoit Naka Leviathan, Ave Leviathan. Hail to every beautiful. Hail, I want to thank every brother and sister that I have. You all mean the world to me, every one of you. If I never, and I wouldn't, and I'm not lying about this, I'm being honest and humble, because I feel led to say this. Never give up your walk. Never give up what you believe. No matter how hard life gets, Father Satan tries us to. He tries us to see how loyal we are to him and how devoted we are to him. That's why we have trials and tribulations sometimes. You know, everything doesn't run smooth. You know, that I know for a fact. Father Satan tries his true children to see where their heart is and where their soul is and where their mind is and their body. He tries us to see how far, how deep in, how much we actually trust him and how devoted we are to him and his great demonic divine. He does. And when we pass through it, we have Father Satan to thank, because we know it was him who got us through it. Him and his wonderful demons. And it's great demons. And I mean every single one of them. I mean from Azazel right to Zozo, Pazuzu. You know, King Paimon, Lord Maimon, all of them, every single one of them. I love every single demon that there is. And the thing about it is a lot of people try, like some people try to catalog demons, right? Like catalog their names and things about them. Think like their nature, basically, right? But I have books there with who people got demons in that catalog, right? They have a lot of demons in there and demonesses, because when you hear me say demonesses or see me write it down, that means that I'm talking about female demons. You know, but I know a male demon can also be a female demon if they choose to. It's whichever one they choose to at the time. You know, like a female demon could choose to be a male demon and vice versa, right? Which is cool. I think it's great. I really do. And like I was saying, like, to catalog demons, you would never be able to catalog every single demon that there is. There are, in my honest opinion, I truly believe that they are in the billions. You know, there's demons that we probably hear talk of every day that we never heard talk of before, like name-wise, right? And there's a lot that we will never know until we enter the kingdom of hell. And when we enter the kingdom of hell, then we'll know. You know, when we're seated at the left-hand side as Father Satan, and we're seated as his children, his true children, the ones who have his mark, the ones who are called, then we'll know. We know. We'll know them. We know now, because Father Satan lets us know. But we'll definitely know them for sure. There's no question about that. That I honestly, truly, and 100% believe. I really do. And I think it will take that long before we ever know the exact number of demons that there are. And demonesses that there are. You know, that's a surprise Father Satan has for us. One surprise. I'm sure he has many more. No question about that. You know, he's full of surprises and things that we don't know. But I just wanted to read that little bit of information there. It's called the Demonic Creed. And what I'm going to try to do is, I can't promise every night that I will do something like that. But I will do my best to. I will do my best. Excuse me for a sec. I will do my best to read something inspiring. You know, because maybe one person will hear it, and that person might have had a bad day, might be having a bad week, month, year even. Right? And it doesn't take much to lift a brother up or a sister up, man. All we got to do is show each other that we love each other and care for each other as brothers and sisters in Father Satan. That's all we have to do. We don't have to be going on power trips. Like, people don't have to think they're better than one theistic Satanist is no better than the other one. You know, that's like one demonolator is no better than the other one. You know, not at all. I can't stand it when people think that they're, sure, it's great to think yourself something and think good of yourself. I think that's wonderful. But when you got people that are theistic Satanists, or demonolators, or devil worshippers, or traditional Satanists, or whatever you want to call, you know, and they think themselves better than the one next to them, or to the next Satanist. You know, I don't think that's right. You know, it's great to think yourself, a lot of yourself, which we're supposed to, because we are gods after all. But, or we're acquiring to become gods, is a better way to put it. But I honestly, that pisses me off a lot. It really does. When you see people that think they're better Satanists than the next person. You know, we're not. We're the same thing. We're all equal, man. We're all in this walk together. Father Satan has each one of us on this road together. And each one of us are doing, whether we realize it or not. We mightn't even know what something we're doing. We mightn't even understand what it is or know what it is we're doing. But we're doing something for Father Satan every single day. You know, and it doesn't take much to cheer a person up. Like, a person could have, like I said, a person could have the worst day of their life, or what they think is the worst day of their life, or the worst week, or the worst month, or the worst year. And all it takes is a few words of encouragement, or a few words to speak to a brother or sister. You know, say hi, how are you doing? How are things going? You know, and then that might help that person come back from probably committing suicide. You never know. Because you don't know how other people's minds work. Like, that person might have had the worst day of his life, man. Or her life. Like, they might have had a boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, or husband or wife, and they might, you know, they might be on the verge of saying, splitting. And it might just take a few words of encouragement to help that person out in that situation. Sure, they still might split, but it might help them out. It doesn't take much, you know. That doesn't mean that we're better than you. That doesn't mean that any person is better than anybody else just because they ask them how they're doing, things like that. They're just being friendly. They're just being friends, man. Trying to be friends in a digital world. You know, we might never see the people in person. 9 chances out of 10 we won't. But in the digital world, it helps and makes it a lot easier, man, for us to get to know each other. And it doesn't take very much. Like I said, it might just say, hi, how are you doing? How's things going? You know, yada, yada, yada. You know, I just thought I'd slip that in there because, you know, we all, like I said, we all have bad days, man. I know I do. And I'm sure everybody else do. But Father Satan, but listen, I'm just saying this as speaking to myself and to whoever. Father Satan is with you, and our patrons are with us every single day. every single moment of the day, every single moment of the night while we're sleeping, you know, or whatever. I know that for sure. Asmodeus is my, King Asmodeus is my patron. He's been my patron for a long time. You know, I have his sigil tattooed on the back of my head, right here. And when people ask me what it is, I tell them exactly what it is. And I'm not ashamed to tell them what it is. And I'm not worried about what they'll say. Because if they say anything, I'll just have an answer for them, or I'll ignore them, depending on the person. Some people are not worth explaining something to, because they're just ignorant to the fact, and that's it. Anyway, this is the last video I'm going to be doing tonight. I gotta upload them on my computer and all that. So, anyone want to check out my YouTube channel? It's there for the checking. I'm getting more videos there every day. And you can just subscribe, like, whatever, you know, dislike, I don't care, it doesn't matter to me, just as long as it might help somebody out. That's the only reason I'm doing it. I feel I'm drawn to do it. Anyway, Ave Satanas, have a good night, evening, morning, whichever. Ave Satanas, hail Satan, as above, so below.